Now let's switch on tomorrow's football. Then again, start off here locally in the Kenya Premier League, where Posta Rangers continue to dominate the KPL. After 5 games, they have 13 points. The funny thing is, Elvis, they're not only dominating right about now, but then again they've extended the lead by 4 points because Gor Mahia are sitting second with 9 points. Then we have Muranga Seals in third place. They came back to the top 4 after a 1-0 win over Nzoia Sugar over the weekend. Then we have KCB, who also came back to top 4 after holding current champions Gor Mahia to a 1-1 draw over the weekend. Now, let me get your opinion, Elvis. Posta Rangers 1-0 win over Kariobangi Sharks to retain the top seat in the KPL. What are your thoughts as far as the performance is concerned?
Hello.
Right.
Thank you so much, Bill. For me, I believe that forever are not going. Costa Rangers are not going to stay there forever, just like Arsenal. So it's just right now because the competitions are just starting.
Right.
It's just the first leg.
Right.
We have not yet there to the second leg. So I believe that Bado. We have like 5 rounds to go.
Right.
But congratulations to Posta Rangers,
right,
because they've really grown. But for them, they're lucky because they're playing with easier teams. And you know, when they're playing with these easier teams, when Alala sometimes when it comes to defense.
Yes.
So let me say Posta Rangers are okay right now because we've used to them being number 8, number
right,
9.
Mid-table team, yes.
Yeah, but for now, I think with their confidence, we've seen that Posta Rangers are really controlling their game. We can see their defense is so good.
Right.
Their midfield is so good. In 2022-2023, I mean they're just lucky. So for them, they're getting these easy and cheap teams, so it's very much easier for them to score.
Right.
I'm sure that Posta Rangers are just the same with Arsenal. So Gor Mahia is going to come back again in the top 4. That is maybe number 1, 2, 3 if they are serious and they have confidence. Because for them, I feel it's just laziness. Gor Mahia, Tusker, KCB,
right,
Muranga. And I've seen that Muranga, they do have that confidence because you see they go back and they come back. I believe that Posta Rangers are not going to stay in the same position. So let's just give them time. They're going. I know they will fail. Just give them time.
Right.
Posta Rangers, because they've not played with Gor Mahia,
yes,
they've not played with Tusker,
right,
they've not played with AFC Leopards. So they're playing with these cheap and low teams. So they've not played with the big 4. So
okay,
give them time.
And as far as having a proper start to the season is concerned, Gor Mahia sitting second, just 4 points behind Posta Rangers. They were held to a 1-1 draw by KCB. They had to come back, to beat their rivals, to level the score against their rivals. How can you sum up the performance so far? After 5 games, they have 2 wins and 3 draws.
So my opinion about Gor Mahia, it was an opportunity that we had a 1-1.
Right.
Gor Mahia is KCB is it has 12 points, right? So
they have 9 points.
I feel if they're serious, I feel that KCB will still be at the middle.
Right.
Like 2 weeks ago, KCB was somewhere number 4, 5. Yeah. But right now we've seen that they've gone down. I feel for Gor Mahia they've not gained that confidence. But I believe that Gor Mahia, they are not serious. And also when it comes to their confidence,
right,
they still have some issues. So what's the difference between Gor Mahia and Posta Rangers? Because previously we saw that they were following each other.
Right.
So right now Posta Rangers have 13. So I feel that Gor Mahia, they're not serious. They're just wasting time and giving opportunity to other teams because I feel if they wait for a long period of time, the teams who are on top, they will have a gap. So I feel that KCB is really trying to push so that they can get a score, but the defense at KCB, they were really good,
right.
And they really tried to defend, and I know they didn't want to go back to their position where they were.
Benson Omar.
We have Benson. He really tried, and he had confidence, and he was very much serious. He wanted to score because how he was passing the ball like Ichenga.
Right.
It was. I feel that the next time he will score and add a point. Maybe they are friends with KCB or something, or bribe or something. That's why it ended at 1-1. Yeah.
All right. Without a doubt, Gor Mahia will be looking, to be depending on Benson Omala, to get back to his good winning ways and scoring ways, so that they can catch up to leaders Posta Rangers. Let's talk about Muranga Seal, who went ahead and got a deserved 3 points against Nzoia Sugar. They won 1-0. To come back to the top 4. They are now sitting at 3rd place with 9 points. That is tying with Gor Mahia. Should we say that Muranga Seal are already showing a glimpse of staying in the KPL for quite some time, because they are playing really well against top sides who have experience like Nzoia Sugar?
For Nzoia Sugar, it's a strong team. Previously we saw that they were number 3, they finished number 3. And Muranga is really trying, and they are a good team,
right?
Because they are showing their confidence. And last week they lost. Then they were playing against Talanta,
right?
And it was a 1-0. Did you see that game, Bill? So I really suspected they learned more from that, and they really tried. And they used more of corners, penalty, fouls. So for me, I was very much shocked because they are really hiding in the corners. And the Muranga Seals have patience, but for Nzoia Sugar, they are good, and they also have their own benefits.
Right.
And I really congratulate Muranga Seals because they are back to their winning way. And I feel that they can still have a position in the top 4.
Right.
I feel it's very much hard for them to come back or to be relegated. So I feel they might finish at position 4, position 3, and I really doubt if Tusker will be at number 2. I feel they will be lower than Muranga Seals.
Right.
So thank you, Muranga Seals, and congratulations for the good work that you're doing. Because you recently joined the KPL and you're showing confidence. You don't have that pride. You have that aim and goal of where you want to go.
Right.
So you've really focused, and your focus has led to you winning. And now you see they have 9 points.
Right.
So I feel that the Muranga Seals team is serious on what they're doing.
Okay, and then finishing off top 4 for as far as the KPL is concerned is KCB. They are now also back into action. They have 8 points. That is after 5 games, 2 wins, 2 draws, and only a single loss. They played against Gor Mahia, managed to hold off the current champions to a 1-1 draw. I don't know what should KCB really do to strengthen and get back to their winning ways. To Zoile KCB, to Mezoya, that they are coming out and getting wins.
I feel that it's very much impossible for KCB to come back to their winning ways.
Right.
Because for them, I feel they're just lucky, and when they were playing against Gor Mahia, they were very much lucky. Because so if that game could have ended at 2-0, we could say that there is hopes for them to come back. But for Sofapaka, we have Sofapaka, we have Kakamega Homeboys, we have Kariobangi Sharks.
Yes.
And so if KCB beats the 3 teams, then they will be back to the winning way. But for now, I think it was just luck. I believe it was luck.
Right.
So now I feel that they were lucky because they ended up in a 1-1, and Gor Mahia, have told you they're not serious, and Benson was not up to his game. He was a little bit tired. and didn't have a comeback. So I believe that it's more of mentorship and also how to connect with the players to connect with each other. Then that will help the players to come back, maybe at position 8.
Okay. Well, there you go. The question for today, that just like Elvis has said, is it a case of seriousness that is, is lacking as far as KCB is concerned? Because I mean, when you see teams like KCB is still dragging out teams like Tusker FC, who are, I believe, 7th right now in the table, then they're joining the party late, because Muranga Seals are already showing a glimpse of seriousness as far as them coming to the Kenya Premier League and making sure they survive. Right.
Yeah, I concur with you, Bill. Muranga Seals are very much motivated because they joined
from NSL.
They from NSL. They joined KPL, and for KCB, they've been there for a long period of time.
Right.
So for them, for KCB, most players want to join other teams because they want more cash. But for them, they are motivated because they're from a lower league and have joined a national league.
Right.
So I feel that KCB, for Muranga Seals, they are motivated with or without the cash. But for KCB, each player they want around 35. So the age group of players, they're also old. But for Muranga Seals, I believe that they are younger. So, but also the motivation thing is not there in KCB.
Right.
And also it's most of the time when it comes to the contracts, sometimes they don't agree. So there's nothing that is motivating them. So I feel they should also get a new coach who has new skills. And in passing the ball, in running, for how long, the short runs. So when they get new skills on how to move with the ball, then maybe I can be 100% sure they will change. But I can surely tell you that Muranga Seals are confident. They have the confidence enough, the confidence to do anything.
Right.
Because they just joined the KPL. So this really motivates them, and it's a positive on their side. So that's why they are very much motivated to play on and beat other teams.
Right.
So I agree that Muranga, they have the confidence and they are very much serious and they want to work hard. That's why you get that when they draw, you get it's a 0-0 or they get a 1-0.
Right.
So for them it's a graph that it's in a good way. So for me, I feel that KCB should discuss on what they have to do in their team to change. Because for me, I feel that the players are tired. The coach is also tired. Same to Tusker. It's just the same thing. The same thing. They come back. They're just same players. But for this other team, they're new players.
All right, sir, thank you so much for that, Elvis. Now we have to take a quick short break, but when we get back, I remember you quitted Posta Rangers to Arsenal in the English Premier League. The big question is Tusker FC Manchester United? Because they're nowhere to be seen this time round. Then we are switching off to the international scene just after this break. Don't go anywhere. Keep it Science TV.